Hey everyone, CJ again here from OcularCMS. Today I'm going to discuss how to create a database table for your website. First, to get started, once you're logged in, we are not going to be doing this in edit mode, so instead you're going to click on the menu and you will see, hopefully, something similar to this. If you see a link up here that says switch to advanced mode, go ahead and click that, because you do need to be in advanced mode in order to create a table. Once you've done that, you should see switch to easy mode. That indicates that you are already in advanced mode. And just simply select manage site and then database. And the database is where all of your tables, individual tables, reside. If you have any, they'll show up here as I see members and products already here. The number for each indicates how many records there are for each table. But today what I'm going to do is create a table, so just go ahead and click the plus button down in the lower right corner and simply give it a name. So let's say sample table. We'll keep it simple. Notice that only letters, numbers, spaces, underscores, and hyphens are allowed, so no other special characters can be used for the database table. Once you do that, it creates the table, and you can see that it shows up right here. There are options if you click on each of the tables. So edit, if you click on this, it will actually launch the user interface for interfacing with the table itself and the data and the properties of the table. So you can do all sorts of stuff there. Check out the separate video for how to edit the data and the fields. Moving along, there are views, also known as queries, and this is how you extract the data from the table so that you can later put it into the website. Forms, these are not the same as the forms that you would use for the other part of the website, meaning like a contact form and so on. These are forms that collect data and directly insert it into the database table. So member-driven websites, perhaps you want to collect information from people for your mailing list and so on. This is a nice way to create a database form that collects and inserts the data into the table rather than just simply emailing it like the regular forms do. This captures that data. Of course, there are checks and balances. It just doesn't end up in there for security reasons. And there are various configurations that you can set as far as actions and triggers and so forth. But bottom line, that's a very basic overview of database forms, and be sure to check out the separate video for that in particular. Next, we have import and export. Pretty self-explanatory. Basically, import is where you can import data from a flat file like a CSV or a tab delimited text file and map your fields in your file to the fields of the table, and it imports them. Export's the opposite. You can export your data to a spreadsheet, a CSV file. Perhaps you want to insert your mailing list into your MailChimp or Constant Contact database. And then finally, of course, delete this table, which of course permanently deletes the table, the records, the fields, everything associated with that table. Be sure to check out the other videos describing in detail how to edit the fields, edit the data, queries, etc. That's it for now. Take care.